Hey everyone, welcome to your weekly reading. This is Lauren with the Clarity Cure. Welcome back, everybody. So nice to see you. Thank you for stopping by today and visiting my channel and commenting on all my videos. I really appreciate it. I'm glad you guys like the weeklies. I think they're working out well. I like doing the general overview because I like to include astrology as well. So for those of you that are new to my channel, would love for you to become a part of my community here on YouTube and hit that subscribe button. I focus on you guys first and foremost, always. I always feel that it's a fair exchange. You become a subscriber, then messages will come through for you and resonate for you the most. So this reading will be for the week of August 27th through September 2nd. And it's really hard to imagine that August is over already, but I'm actually really glad we are finally moving out of the eclipse season. I know I keep talking about it, but I think this full moon in Pisces ended this lunar cycle, and Mars, the good news is Mars is moving forward this week, so thank the Lord for that. And once we're in September here, no personal planets are in retrograde, and I think, and I probably mentioned this last week as well, there's going to be a huge sigh of relief. I really think that this is the week that things are going to really pick up and change with Mars moving forward. So let's see what the cards and the energy is coming in for you guys. Building blocks, your overall main oracle from Clet Baron Reed's Wisdom of the Oracle, and flow of prosperity. So for those of you that have been worried about money or concerned about your finances, things will be turning around for you. This is actually really quite promising so far. So good. Building blocks, Mars is moving forward in Capricorn, and there's a huge aspect where Capricorn is exalted, meaning it's exactly where it wants to be. Did I say Capricorn? I meant Mars is exalted in Capricorn. So this is another window of opportunity to really take the time out this week to think about what you want, where you're going in your life, how you define success, what's your primal gut on your vision, what you want for yourself. What is your true motivation? And really getting to know yourself. Mars sometimes make us really look at our wholeness. Like there's an opportunity to kind of think about bigger picture stuff, like where do I want to be in 25 years? What are the things that are holding me back? What are my preconceptions? We all experience change as part of the journey, right? To find who we are. Sometimes we need to break down those walls of preconceptions, and it's soul work. It takes time, and it takes courage to really look at who you are. But it opens the door for new opportunities, and it's the foundation, right? It's the very building blocks that we need to become who we really want in this life, and once and for all, tackle what we think has been blocking us, to make those changes, and how we define success, and what we really want in that regard. Okay, Hanged Man, overall energy, feeling like maybe, you've been upside down. Oh, I love it. Eight of Wands. Perfect. We are definitely moving forward. Page of Wands, Eight of Wands, the World. I love it. Knight of Coins. I feel like that's about the building blocks. Let me just take a look here. Four of Wands, Temperance, and Page of Cups. Okay, 2 pages. So lots of communication is going to be coming in this week. Definitely the promise of brand new beginnings, especially in for those of you maybe looking to start a project, start a side hustle, or start a business. Maybe you've been waiting to hear about some finances. All these delays are going to be over. You're going to have the green light to move forward finally. And this is good news. This is Thank the Lord. Okay. Sometimes unexpected, but I feel coming out of Mars being retrograde, um, here's the deal. Like, retrogrades are necessary because they take us back to sometimes review where we are in our lives, and it depends on what house it falls in for you to really concentrate in that area of what it means to you personally. Um, but overall, everybody has that feeling where they're like, wait, what? Like, what's going on? Like, why am I reviewing that again? Why can't I move forward? And it's not to create havoc. Everybody thinks retrogrades, especially Mercury, is and Mars, because Mars can be a tough one too, to make life hard for us. But it's not. It's a moment in time to kind of reflect, and that's why I'm not surprised to see the Hanged Man here. Like, okay, did I plan correctly? Where am I going? What do I need to review and assess in my life? And sometimes we just miss it. Like if we're not catching the energy or following, right, the tom of astrology, we can get really tripped up. So conscious awareness is really critical in how we live on a soul level and get connected to our purpose and who we really are and who we really should be in this life. And this Mars energy, it makes us look at the patterns in our life. It's like, shit, why am I thinking about that? Or, I went through that lesson already. Like, what's up with that? And what it really boils down to is our preconceptions. How were we raised? What defined us as adults? And what did we go through in our childhood to get us to the point where we are today, for example? You know what I'm saying? So the whole idea is to become whole as people, right? Like, what might be more important for me would not be for you, right? That's what makes us individuals. But there's like these fated moments in our lives where we have opportunities to create, be the agent of change, right? Create the change that we want in our lives. And this is one of those moments. So Mars is in Capricorn and it's in a very powerful position. So take advantage of the energy this week. Think about what you want. You can be coming out of this Hanged Man, surrender, kind of whatever's been restricting you. Know that you can move forward now with your dreams and aspirations. Some of you will be in relationships, work, career, life purpose. Even emotionally, you're going to be feeling better. Taking on a new perspective, you're going to feel lighthearted. I think the clouds and all these blockages that maybe have been kind of, or what I should say, not blockages, but retrograde, this moving backwards feeling is now going to be like, oh yeah, now I feel better, or you know what I'm saying? So this is just really, really good news. This could be also positive news coming in as it might relate to a family, a birth, a pregnancy, maybe planning some travel. What do we got under here? Yep. You got the Chariot under here. Finally being able to move forward, being in the driver's seat of your life, so to speak, feeling like, okay, now I have this empowering energy. I can take action. I can move forward. I wasn't sure which way I was going. I was, mulling over some of these conflicts. And it's funny because you have Temperance, and Chariot and Temperance have a similar energy. So I love this for you this week. Balancing the yin and the yang, right? The male and the female. Healing, any call to heal for the last 2 months is going to make you feel like, okay, I got over that restriction. Now I can move forward. Know that you're being guided and you are on the right path. So this is really quite promising. What else do we have here? The World. This is in the position of what to be aware of. So this is a cycle completing, and it bodes so well for this week. Another travel card. So lots of you are going to be traveling this week, and I know school's back in a lot of the different states already, but for those of you looking to squeeze in any last minute family time this week, go for it. Appreciate. It's almost easier sometimes when you look back in hindsight, and you can thank the universe for the lessons, and take a big sigh of relief knowing that, okay, I've reached the top of the mountain here, and now I'm looking at, what it took to get there. This is a very successful card about completion and triumph and attainment. So I think if we focus on taking this new opportunity, right, to appreciate what we've had, the lessons that we've learned, but still focus on the building blocks, like what we need to do to continue moving forward in our lives, the abundance is going to be here before us. I love this. It's such great energy. Knight of Coins or Knight of Pentacles, same thing. This is an offer, an opportunity coming in. And hold on tight, for those of you that maybe are waiting, it's coming this week. Promotion, job opportunity, all that hard work to take you to get to where you are now. This is when the doors are going to fly open. I almost feel like, the Knight of Pentacles is like the slowest moving knight in the deck, but it's almost as if this is the very end of it. You know what I'm saying? Like, because we've been through the gamut here this summer, between the retrogrades and the eclipses. And now it's like, okay, these obstacles I had to overcome are now going to be behind me. And now you can take charge of your life and move forward with your responsibilities. Not like you shouldn't had to have anyway, but could be a tangible offer too, because of Capricorn. There's a lot of earth energy here. Relationships, okay, as well. Partnerships. A lot of you are going to experience a lot of change this week, and this is just so. The news is just so in line with the energy of the universe. Creative new beginnings as well, emotional new beginnings, shifts and changes, and everything can be rocking and rolling this week with the Eight of Wands. It's like, yeah, baby, let's go. Four of Wands. Learn to appreciate this in your life. I think we forget sometimes. The message I'm getting here is like, appreciate what you have accomplished in your life. Okay, take the time out to celebrate, right? And travel if you have that opportunity this week. Trials are overcome, baby. For those of you that have really been struggling, I think you're going to really appreciate this energy coming in. Some of you could be moving to a new home. I know I mentioned children earlier. There could be news of a birth, okay? There could be news of marriage or engagement for some of you. Yeah, we have to appreciate the good things too. We tend to focus on what we don't have or the negative, but all those good things we take for granted because we just assume like we're supposed to have everything good. Well, it doesn't always work that way, so appreciate the good stuff too, because it's just such a beautiful energy here. And you have to take the good with the bad. That's just the way it's Temperance. I mentioned this earlier. You got this Chariot energy under here as well. So this is a healing energy. Know that you're being guided. Know that you're on the right path here. You don't have to pursue anything. Just be, right? Go with the flow this week. Okay, don't let your emotions get the best of you if you're transitioning. It's almost like there's a rebirth going on here. Death and transformation is not formally here, but it doesn't matter. That's how powerful this Mars energy is, For those of you that are super creative, okay, focus, because creativity can come through divine inspiration. So there's a sense of spirituality here, connecting on a soul level. Once again, this is also represented of, I'm sorry, I'm tripping over my words here, Archangel Michael. He can come in as well and assist you with any situation that you want removed out of your life once and for all, any serious changes. He can cut those cords of whatever binds you. So really kind of critical here. Yeah, to get you on this right path, to go with the flow. And you're going to feel it, because this is the energy like shifting and changing and growing and expanding. If it's moving too fast for some of you, and that's possible, don't let anybody rush you, okay? There's no reason to rush through anything in life, because this could be like feeling like you're being shot out of a cannon. So depending on where Mars is in your natal chart, it could be overwhelming. A lot of fire energy here, a lot of earth energy, but that should help ground you with Mars being moving in Capricorn. But it's almost as if there's still some stuff lingering, but that's okay. I mean, you're going to feel like you're in the driver's seat anyway. Hierophant under there, okay. You're going to be able to make sense now of what's been going on, right? Like being able to finally make that commitment to yourself to integrate and having the faith and with the things that you need to do for yourself. It's a very spiritual card. He's sometimes represented by the high priest. He's the tangible, physical figure that walks on earth, right? That manages what we call spirituality, where like the high priestess is the spiritual part, right? They're like partners here, Wise counsel. I think this is really about making sense of what has been going on, because that's the problem. And did I mention this already? I apologize if I did. When we're in these retrogrades, it's really we know something's not right, and we feel like we might even be moving backwards. Like, okay, why am I going through that again? Okay, and it's really not to torture us. When we come against these obstacles, it's so we can grow and go deeper, right? Sometimes you have to go back and assess, okay, I did this, this, and this. Am I on the right path? And then the eclipses come in to really kind of shake up things and get you where you need to be. Yeah, sometimes it's painful, yeah. Completions, you've got the Nine of Swords here underneath. I don't want to dig too deep down, but I hope this makes sense to you guys. Page of Cups, final outcome. Seek this. This is what you need to focus on this week. Taking a look at your creative new beginnings, but also seeking the balance, the harmony, being open to anything new coming into your life. You get 2 pages here. Okay, so your 2 main focus cards, and this is about being aligned with your heart. This is when the information comes in, oh my God, that you've been waiting for, right? The missing puzzle pieces. It's like, shit. Okay, now I get it, that kind of reaction as to, oh, that's why things got held up, because this had to happen, and I had to do this first, and blah, blah, blah. The universe knows exactly what it's doing, and I swear these astrological alignments really play a role in where we need to be in our lives. So opportunities come in, the communication that we need to finally move forward in our lives, shifts and changes, and positive revelations. So we got major arcana here. You got Temperance, the World, the Hanged Man, the Chariot. There's a lot of major arcana here, and the Hierophant. What is my purpose? Right? Focusing in. Okay, I'm getting this. Focusing in on our early conditioning, tapping into that child within and loving that child and asking that child, okay, you know, what is it you want to do? Where are we going? Are we on the right path? So that's really quite powerful. Some of you could also, be dealing with your children this week as well. There could be some kind of celebrations going on as well. All delays are really over in general, even with the Knight of Coins as far as I'm concerned, because I feel like he's galloping in to make a difference. And now, you can start building, putting those blocks together, one by one by one, and continue working on what you want for your life, the definition of what works for you. Everybody is in a different place right now on their path. But I think the idea is like, what is your legacy? What is it that you really want to create in your life? How do you want to live on and on? What really makes a difference in your life? You know what I'm saying? To make you feel that you're doing the work that you're supposed to do. It's also nice to know that this coin's coming in as well. This clearly is, for those of you that have been really struggling financially, that's really good news as well. So I hope this made sense to you. I hope you guys enjoyed the reading. I'm going to cut it off there. Namaste. God bless you. Have a wonderful week. Please let me know in the comments below how this resonated with you. Feel free as well to share my videos. I really appreciate it. That does help to support my channel. Okay, God bless you. Namaste. We'll see you next week. Bye-bye.